everyone, how's everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I am doing great, even on this rainy day. I don't know about you, but where I live, it has been raining every day for like a week and a half. I'm really tired of the rain. I know we need it. We need water to live. I'm appreciative of it, but I would like a little bit of sunshine. Plus, it's so humid and it does nothing for my hair. And anyway, this is what we're going to be making today. These gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And yes, you can make them. Don't fear. You can make them. And then you won't have to give Prima all your money. I mean, they're just as pretty in my opinion as the Prima flowers. So, but that's just my opinion. Plus with all the supplies that you need, you can make tons of flowers, tons and tons of them. So, let me show you what you're going to need in order to create these. First, I have created a new ephemera embellishment tag vintage set. And when this video goes live, it will be on my Etsy store for sale. And with that, let me show you really quickly what you'll get. You'll get these journal cards. And I just wanted to show you with the journal cards, if you don't click your fit to page or whatever that is, this is what it will look like. And then if you hit fit to page, then this is what it looks like. There's a tad bit of a difference. And of course, all printers are different too. But isn't that cute? I just love it. I got inspired just when I was, creating my junk journals, and also when I'm making a new template that I'm going to put on my Etsy shop. So I've got it done. I just need to do the prototype to make sure that everything is a-okay, and then I'll do videos on that, and that will go live too. Now here are the flowers. This is what I use to make every one of these. I just printed off, let's see, four of these pages in order to get this many flowers. And I also have a lot of flowers left over that I can use later on. And then you also get the big insert tag, and then these are cute little frames and little tickets. Now these I did hand paint myself, so those are hand painted. And you'll get on this page the another big tag insert, and you might have seen that video. That was for my Tag It Tuesday, and I just loved it and thought it matches perfectly with the set. And then you have some round tags, and then you have this tag, and you have a little bit of banners. And these actually can go on top of the tickets if you want them to. And then you have another tag set, these tag sets, and of course that tag goes with that tag set. Just didn't have room for it on there. And then you have these big round tags, the bigger ones and then the medium ones. So you have four sets of the round tags. You have these and then the little ones. So, and then this paper line, this is my vintage background paper. It's already on my Etsy store if you're interested in it. And I just think that these colors complement the ephemera pack beautifully. So, and I've actually used that because this, I printed number 3 on the back of these flowers, and this is what I'm going to use in this video to show you how to create these flowers. And but with these flowers that I've already created, I used the number 2 on it. So, and that's what they look like. Okay, so you'll need something along these lines. Now, yes, I did fussy cut these out. It took me probably, and I cut out quite a few because like this rose takes 7 flowers. Let me get my flower sheet out again. So this rose right here takes 7 of these. So that's why I printed out 4. So I cut out, I think I just cut out 7. I don't think I did all 8. But depending on how big you want your rose, I mean, you can do 8 layers, 9 layers, whatever. And then on this guy, that's this bigger one, and he needs 5 layers. So I had to cut out 5 of those. This guy are these, and I had to cut out 5 of those. This rose is this, and again, I used 7 layers on it. And this guy is the same as these right here. This, though, I used just white cardstock, and then I used just purple ink and inked it up. And it did that, and I used glitter on top of it. And again, this is just white. I didn't put anything on it except for white glitter, clear glitter. And this again is the white with the purple around it. And that, I mean, it's just so simple. Even if you just have white paper, y'all, you can do this. And then this little bitty flower are these little ones. And again, I needed 5 of those. So these are all the same, these flowers right here. And then here's a tiny, look how cute is this tiny little mini rose. So yes, you can make even the mini roses, y'all. It's tedious, but well worth it, because look how cute. And that's from these little guys. And I think I only used 5 of those. And then these 2 guys are just the medium and that size, and I just 1 of each, you know. And now this one is the same concept. I just used all 3 sizes with that one. So it depends on how big you want your flowers, right? So you're going to need something along those lines to make your flowers. And I also I bought this, and I will link down in the description below. I think I got this from scrapbook.com, and this is the glitter, chunky glitter, the Lawn Fundamentals. It doesn't have the name of it. It just said funky or chunky glitter, and that is what I used on the top. Isn't that? Oh my God, I love it. So I'll link that in the description. And I also, these little guys in the middle, the little whatever those were called. I forgot what they're called right now off the top of my head. But I bought those from an Etsy store. And I got 2 packs. And look how many you get. I mean, come on. I think there was like 200. And they're not too expensive. And they come from Korea. They're made in Japan, but they come from Korea. And but I got them very quickly, though. They said, 14 to 15 days, but I don't even think it took a week for them to get here. So I will definitely link them. But so they have all different kinds, and I just thought these were really pretty. So I bought these to put in the middle. So let's see, what else are you going to need? You're going to need your hot glue gun, and you will need your heating gun. We do use that. And you're going to need some type of glue. Now I'm using the Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive. And you'll also need a pokey tool, some tweezers, and a stylus to make your hole just a tad bit bigger if you want to use the little cute little middle parts there. Okay, so those are the things that we're going to need. Oh, and a tiny little hole punch. Or, yeah. If you want to cover your stems. Or, those are not stems. What? It starts with an S. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Alright. So, that is what we're going to need. Oh, and of course, scissors. You're going to need scissors. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead, and like I said, I've already printed these out, and I've put that pinkish color on the back. Isn't that beautiful? I love that color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 1 rose. I'm going to make one of each flower. So I'm going to make one rose, one of these little guys, and one of these little guys, of this guy, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go off camera, and I'm going to cut how many of these I need. Let's see. I think I will do this size again. I like this size. So that's this medium one. So I'm going to need 5 of those. So I'm going to cut out 5 of these, right? And the rose, I'll make 2 roses because I do want to show y'all how you make this little bitty baby rose. It's so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out 5 of those. You need 5 of those as well. And I don't know. Let's just, yeah, let's do the medium rose as well. So I'm going to cut this size out, and I need 7 of those. Okay, so we'll do 7 of those, and then I'll do one of these guys, so I'll need another one of these and the smaller one. Okay, so while I'm away, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them out. So again, I need, let's see, 6 of these. And I need one of these guys, and I need 7 of these, and I need 4 or 5 of these little bitty guys, and that's it. That's what I think I need. Alright, so I'm going to cut those out, and when I get done, I'll be back, and we will start building these beautiful flowers. I'll be back, y'all. Okay, as I was cutting out the last of these for this flower, normally I have that, like this flower has, here, let me scooch it in a little bit. Okay, so this flower has 5 layers, right? Well, I thought, I'm not totally crazy about how big the middle is, so it got me thinking as I was cutting out, what if I cut out the smaller sized one to put in the middle? We're just going to try it and see. If it looks too funky, then we know next time to do all 5 of the same layers. But I think it will end up looking cute. I mean, as cute as it is with the 5 layers, but, you know. Alright, now what I want to do is I am going to go ahead and ink up the edges. Now, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But, you know, because we did hand cut these out, then you might have a little bit of white showing. So I just go and hit. And what I'm using is gathered twigs, but you can use whatever ink you want, even if you're doing like a grayish color, and you know, just do black. I think this would look pretty even if it's just black and white, printed out black and white. I think it would look elegant. So I'm just going to hit all of these, and as you see, I'm not being too specific, you know, because I'd already done that anyway, so you'll have that on there. And same thing, I'm just hitting all these edges the best that I can, just really quickly. Alright, now what I want to do though is I want to go ahead and glue these layers on, only because I want this, we're going to end up wetting these, and I want this to have time to dry a little bit, because this adhesive, you know, it dries pretty quickly, but I still want it to have a little bit more drying time. And if you kind of lift up the edges a little bit, it'll make it easier. Okay, so we can put that guy to the side. Now we're just going to do the same thing for this guy. I'm just using a little, and as you see, I'm not going like this. I'm staggering the petals, because that's what a flower will have on it. Hey, Roxanne. Right? And hello, Sasha. I've got an audience today. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. Oops, you kind of bend it up before you put it on. It's easier. And I even thought about this too. Alternate or using the different backgrounds too, because it all complements one another. So you could totally use the different colors if you want to. And actually, yeah. I was thinking of doing this one just plain like this. But I'll do it like this. Because now on the rose, we will be doing the back sides. So see how we just kind of staggered that? And we're going to let this dry while we create our other things. And then our very last little guy. I think this is going to look cute with the smaller one on there. Now, I know I'm going to be using the little, gosh, I meant to look up that word. That is totally, I want to say steeples. That's not what that is. But I've already punched out with my little hole punch just from the leftover from cutting out these 2 little circles. So I've already got those. That way, oh yeah, one side's even got the pink on it, so that'll work out even better. That way it'll look just like that. Okay, so I've got those because I know I'm going to be using those. And then let me just quickly finish going around these little guys, and then we'll start making our roses. Yes, you're also going to need water. And one more thing I forgot to tell you that we're going to need if you want to put the glitter on. Now, I will say, let me put my lid back on this before it dries out. This row, let's see, this flower, no, this rose, I'll get it in a minute. This rose right here, I used sticky stuff embossing powder to do this rose, and it worked pretty well, but it only got like the center. So if you want it just, you know, like in the center, this will, excuse me, this will work out well. But when I tried it on this guy, it ended up falling off. So I was like, okay, well that's not gonna work. So I do have fluid matte medium. Now it is fluid, it's not the gel, it's fluid. And this is what I ended up using to put the glitter on all these flowers. And I think it works perfectly because you can put it exactly where you want it, you know. So we're going to be using that as well. So I forgot to tell you, you need some kind of fluid matte medium. Whoops, 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 no, don't fall. It fell. Sorry. Oh, that was my heat gun. All right, so let's start with the big rose first, and then we'll tackle this little baby one, because the baby one, yeah, it really does, it takes some finesse to do it. All right, so here we have what we need. Now, the first thing that you want to do is you want to take your petals and you kind of want to bend them up, just for 2 layers though. And I'm doing it because when you come, this is what's going to be seen, right? So, but I think on the other one, I want it to go this way. And I think I want the actual center to be this pink color. So it'll go up like this, right? Yeah. All right. So, and then the rest we leave. So we're going to take our glue gun, and I have it on the low setting. My gun has a high and a low, and I'm just using the lobe. That way you can kind of touch it because it won't burn the little living snot out of your fingers as if, you know. So I'm just taking it and I'm kind of holding it. Now, I don't really like glue guns, I'm going to be honest, because I don't like the little webbies that they make and all that kind of stuff. It really gets on my nerves. But I'm sure you totally could use your glue. It just will take longer. Alright, so now on this, see, I'm dripping. I don't like that. Alright, so on this one, you're going to kind of go in the middle and just push it up like that. Okay, and then again, we're going to go in the middle of the petal and we're going to bring it up. Because we're making our little bud right now. And again, alright, so there is our bud. And he adorable. Alright, so now as you can see, we kind of have 5 little points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when we put this on here, we want each of those points, the best that we can, to go onto a petal. Okay? So we don't want it to go, you know, like that. We want it to actually go into the petal. This point into the petal. This point into the petal. Like that point into this petal. Okay? The best that you can. And I don't know why my glue gun is throwing up. Uh-oh. Come here. Alright. So we're going to put a little bit of glue, and then again we want to line it up the best that we can, that each petal, see, and I did not do that very well, but I think it'll work. Alright, so now we want to go in the middle. Oh my goodness, see, this is why I don't like glue guns. I really don't like glue guns, girl. I don't like them. I don't understand. Usually it only does this when it's on high, not when it's on the low. Ugh. Alright, so we're going to try to go just in the middle of the petal. And we're going to push it up like so. Oh, yeah. And then I like to personally go every other petal. So now I'm going to go to this petal. Then I will go to this petal. It just helps to make it look like it's overlapping. Now I'll go to this petal. I have made these before in my other videos. I've actually made them out of just round circle pieces. I'll link that video into this video if you're interested in seeing how I did that. Because I've made my flowers before. I actually really enjoy making them. Okay, so now there is our first 2 layers. Now we just take our next one, and you want to decide, do I want it to look like this, or do I want it to kind of look like that, you know? I think I'm going to go with it looking like this. Now again, we want these little points to go on a petal, right? Because you kind of want to stagger it. Alright. Okay. And now again, we're going to go in the middle of the petal and push it up to the side. And then I like to kind of push it back a little bit. That's just my preference there. Oh, see, I forgot to go every other one. That's okay. I'll do that now. It doesn't matter. You can go every one. It's whatever you want to do. See how when you do like that, it looks like it's opening up? I love it. Isn't it cute? I love it. You can make just little buds. You don't even have to make the whole rose if you don't want to. Okay, dupe. Alright. Oh, isn't he cute? It's getting there, isn't it? Alright, so now we're going to go with our next one. And again, I'm just making sure my points are going on a petal. That's all we're doing right now. Points on the petal. Alright. Got a little off on that. Alright, now we want to go on the very bottom. Because now I want it to look like it's starting to open up a little bit. Right? So now I just want to put it on the bottom. On the foot. And like I said, I like to make it look like it's coming out. Hold up on that. That's okay. Like that. Oh, isn't it adorable? I love it. Love it. And then down here again. Down at the foot. Down at the bottom. And down at the bottom. Kudos to those that use glue guns all the time. I don't know why this gets on my nerves so bad, but it does. I mean, like, truly gets on my nerves. See, look, isn't that so cute? It's looking more and more like a rose. Alright, so now I'm going to go do the same thing. Put it in the middle. And I'm just lining these up the best that I can. Alright. Alright, and now, if you want, you can glue. I think I'm going to glue one more time. The foot. You don't have to if you want it to look like it's really opening, but I want to do just a little bit of the foot. One little dot. You see how I'm bending? I'm just bending like one side. Right, and then the last one. Should win every other, but it's okay. All right. Alright, so there's that, right? Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, I just am in love with it. Alright, now, again, just gonna put it in, center it the best that we can. And now, I'm just going to just bring it up and squeeze it up because I want it to start looking like it's opening more, you know, right? Isn't that cute? Just bending. And if you want, you can take your tweezers and you can kind of, you know, give them a little bend. I think my fingers work even better than that. Okay, and then very last one. And again, I'm making sure that now it's pretty wide, but I still want to make sure that those are going on the different petals. And then voila, there you go. Your rose is finished. Now you can totally leave it like that if you want. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm kind of like squeezing them the other way. I like that look, like they're, you know. Okay, now if we want to put glitter on it, which of course I do because I love glitter. Just have an old paintbrush here, and I'm just gonna put out some of my fluid matte medium, and I'm just gonna brush it where I want it. That's what I'm talking about. This gives you way better control of where you put your glitter than using the sticky, even though you can. I mean, you can use it if you want, right? All right, and then I'm just gonna take, got my paper already over here that I used. I'm gonna take it, and I've already got some down here, but I'll just pour it. And then you just dump it on there, and then I dump it back in there. Tap, tap, tap it off, and then there you go. See? Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. All right, just move this back over. All right, so now let's do the baby one. It's the exact same concept, but because they're so little, it does take some finesse. So I got all 5 here, and again, the first one, and what I like to use is my stylus, and I just take it and kind of go over it like this to make those, you know, the little groove marks so that they can grab a hold easier. And I'm going to do that on the first 2 layers. Whoops, sorry, come back. That's what I'm talking about. These are so tiny. That's why I have my glue on low. Now, I think though, when I did the other one, I used my glue gun, and I mean, it works, but it's very irritating. And now that it is throwing up, I'm afraid to use it. So I'm actually going to go and use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. I think it'll work just as well. So I'm just going to put just a tiny, tiny bit, and then bring these 2 together if I can. Ugh, this is going to be so hard to do on camera. I can tell you that much right now because I got to have it kind of up in the air for y'all to see. All right. See, I'm afraid I'm going to have to use my glue gun because this won't stick in fast enough. I'm just holding it. There we go. I'll probably just have to hold it longer than normal. And then I'm just going to put a little dot again. And then hold it. Oh, this is not going to work. This won't hold fast enough. Okay. We're getting there. And then again, I'm just going to put a little and push it up. Kind of squeezing it together at the same time. another little drop. Squeeze that up. Okay. Just hold it for a second. Alright, now you got your little bud. Now we're going to use the glue and put it in the middle of this flower, and it's the exact same concept. You want each little point to have its own little petal. Okay. And then we're going to go in the middle of each petal. I'm just holding it. Alright, I'll try my glue gun. Y'all, seriously, look at it. Look, look, look. It's like it's a creature from another planet. Alright, and you just, oh, you want just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Like that much. And there you go. That is a lot faster to use your glue gun. And again, if you only have one setting and it's hot, I wouldn't recommend doing this because you will get burnt. Lord knows I've gotten burnt a lot by using my glue gun when I only had one level. But the low, it doesn't. I mean, it burns, but not like the high. The high can take skin off. Alright, and then look how little. Isn't it a cutie? Alright, now I'm going to go this way with it. Here, I'm going to put this top on. Don't want my glue to. Alright, and then we're just going to put a little bitty dot. Not too much. You don't need a lot. We are talking. Oh my god. And the concept's the same though. Okay, see, that didn't work. Oh, this glue. How do y'all? Please, somebody, and if you have any idea on how to use your glue gun without it doing this craziness, I would appreciate you letting me know. Is there a secret? Right, again, and I know y'all probably can't see, but I'm just making sure that those little points are on their own little petal. Just like I did with the big one. That's why I did the big one first. Alright, so now we just need a drop, which is way too big. Drop. Okay. This is turning out not to be fun. Okay. Alright, if we can get a little at the bottom. We need to go at the bottom now. See, that glue is getting everywhere. Earlier when I did it, I guess my glue gun had just, it wasn't as hot, I guess, as it is right now. And I could get just a little touch, a bead of glue. And it wasn't coming out a lot like it is right now. So I would suggest, but I'm doing this, for the video's sake. I would suggest using like your art glitter glue. The Nouveau Deluxe worked fine too. It was working, but it's just for video's sake. you know, I don't want to sit here and have to hold everything for 10 seconds in between each petal. So, but my suggestion is to use that. Okay. All right, and now, again, just go in the middle, and sorry if I'm out of shot. Just want to put it on there. And now, I'm not going to worry about gluing. I'm just going to push them up. And then the last one, same thing, glue in the middle. And I want to make sure that, like that. Alright, and there we go. See, the first couple of layers are what's the most difficult, but isn't that cute? And of course you can make it bigger if you want to. You can add more layers to it. I don't think I'm even going to put glitter on that, because I kind of like it like this. Because here's the one I did earlier with the glitter on it. Because this would be pretty with the, you know how we did the, here, the thick embossing. That would look pretty on that, I think, too, to do a thick embossing on that. So those are your two little ones. Isn't it adorable? Yay! Okay, so now, let's see. We're not going to need that for a minute. So let's move that out of the gangway. Oh my gosh, this glitter almost went flying, y'all. Oh, that would have been a travesty. I got glitter all over the place. All right, let's work on this one. Okay, now I have found that when you wet this, and I don't know, let me first too say that I did not come up with this idea. I saw Connie, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name, Connie, because you know I will butcher that up. But she did this, and I saw the video about a week or so ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the best looking technique ever. I love it. So I didn't come up with this technique. I don't know if Connie did or not, but I'm going to credit Connie, and yeah, I love it. Alright, so I'm kind of got them up a little bit. Alright, now I've noticed when I spray water, now she used art glitter glue, and her layers didn't come apart, and I don't know if that is the difference. But sometimes if I put too much water, I've found my glue, the layers come apart. So just be mindful of that. I mean, you can just glue it right back on. That's what I ended up doing. Alright, so you want to take it, you wet it like I just did, and then you squish the living crap out of them. Just squish, 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 squish. Right? And if you need to, you can wet them again. Right? Squish, 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 squish. And she was right, because she said no two flowers ever turn out the same. And I can say amen, sister, to that. Because none of my flowers have turned out the same. And I love this look. I love it. I'm going to spray it just a little bit. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Not too much, because I don't want it to come undone. Now you know why I let the glue kind of sit and wait. Because this does, you know. And I did use, on this one, I did use hot glue gun on it. So that'll work too. But it still came apart, even with the hot glue gun. And I'm guessing it's because of the, you know, just because it's wet. Oh, and this is, y'all, I forgot to tell you, it's 65-pound cardstock that I printed this stuff on. So it's not like it's super, you know, thick cardstock. Alright, so there we go. Now, that looks a hot mess, don't it? Oh, it's so sad. But then when you open it, though, so you gently open it like it's a present. Oh, see, I am going to like that smaller center better, I think. Yes. Yes, sister, yes. And I kind of still want it a little squinched up, though, because I kind of like it a little squinched up. Okay, so now you got it looking like that, right? And you're like, oh my God, Jen, that is so pretty. And I would agree with you. Yes, it is. It's gorgeous. But now what I want to do is I'm going to dry it with my heat gun. Now, this will, if you put it on a little too long, it'll scorch your paper. Now, I don't mind that look, especially with these, because it does give it more of a vintage look. So, but just a heads up. Alright, so I'm going to start. And it doesn't take long for it to dry. And as you can see, it kind of bows up even more. It is so cool. Isn't that cool? I love it. Yeah, see? And then I like to do the back side as well. Just so I know it's getting good and dry. See how it's turning a little bit brown right there? But that's fine with me. It just gives it more of a vintage look in my opinion. Alright. Okay, I think that's dry. See, it doesn't take long at all to dry. And then there you go. Now again, you could leave it just like that. Or we could go ahead and put glitter on it with it looking just like this and not put a center in it. Or you can use a little gemstone to put a center in it. I mean, whatever you want to do. It's your flower. You do it the way you want to do it. But I do want to put some of these stamens. Is that the name of it, y'all? Is it stamens? Y'all, hold on. I'm going to Google that. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, it is a stamen and a stigma. That's what I was trying to think of. There you go. I knew it started with an S. Okay, so anyway, I do want to put some of those in there, and I think I'm going to use one of the bigger ones that's got little, it's like little beads on it. It's gorgeous. Y'all, I highly recommend, this company. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but can't beat it. See how they come in like two little things? You could bend them together if you want, you know, but I like to cut them. That way I can adjust sizes. And then that way too, see, I think I'm going to put 5 in this and with 1 in the center. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so now I'm going to take my pokey tool and I'm going to open them up. I'm doing surgery. And I'm going to try to find the center the best that I can. I'm going to need to stand up for this since I have to move my thing. Alright, and I'm just going to poke it through. Okay, and kind of wiggle it around a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to take my stylus and I've got a very, very tiny end, the tiniest end right there. And that's what I'm going to poke through. Just so that these can go through there. Okay? Alright, so now the most complicated part, and that's deciding how you want your stamen, yeah, to look. Right? I kind of want that one to go up a little taller than the other ones. So I kind of want it to look something like that, I think. Alright, and I'm going to hold on. And I'm going to try my best to put them all at the same time in this hole. But if you don't, it's okay. Because you can individually, like somebody didn't go. There he is. Alright. So now, I can maneuver. Right. Be like, okay, I want y'all down more. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these down more. Oh, you know what? I might just leave it like that. I like that. That's pretty. So I'm going to leave it like that, down low. And now I'm just going to take these and I'm going to bend them over. And now I need my hot glue again. And I'm going to need my little circle. You don't have to put the circle on it if you don't want to. I just do to make it look more professional, you know. And then just put that on top of that so you don't see that glob of glue, right? Like I said, you don't have to do that because, you know, this is going to be on something. But if you want it to look a little bit more. And then just cut those off. And then there you go. Isn't that adorable? And again, we can just leave it like this. And you know what? I think on this one, I think I am going to leave it. I don't think I'm going to put glitter on it. But of course, if you wanted glitter on it, you just do the same thing I did with the roses. Just paint it on, right? But isn't that cute? Fast, easy, isn't it adorable? I love it. All right, so now let's do the sky. And it's pretty much the same concept. We're going to wet it front and back. Squish them up. Right. Squish, 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 squish. And then squish, squish. Squish, squish, squish. Like really. Like squish them, squish them. Okay. And then we open him up. Ever so gently open our gift. Okay. I kind of, like I said, I kind of like them when they're closed, the middle's closed a little bit more. And we're going to get our heat gun and do the exact same thing. And again, it won't take that long to dry them. And you'll see how it will draw up. And kind of like goes whoop, which I think is so cool. And like I said, I like to get the back too. Okay. And they feel, and you hear, they have a different texture when you get done after you use your heat gun on it. Isn't that cute? All right. And I think I'll just put one little guy in him. I think I'll do one little guy. So again, I'm going to take my pokey tool. Put him right there in the middle. And take my stylus. Go even a little bit more. Slide him through. See, isn't that adorable? All you need. And I'm going to glue him down. Well, I don't want a booger on there. Excuse you. Y'all, seriously, somebody tell me how to handle this glue gun. I'd probably use it more if it didn't do that. Alright, and then I'm going to put that little back on there. Again, that's optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Cut it off, and there you go. Oh, isn't it adorable? And I think I will put glitter on this one. He seems a little plain Jane without it. So I'm going to put a little bit of glitter. So again, I'm going to use my fluid matte medium. And I think I just want it on the very tips. Like that. Okay. And I'll just do like that. Maybe we just do like that. There we go. Oh my gosh, isn't that adorable? I love it. Now we'll let it dry. And that is it, y'all. That is how easy it is to make. Isn't that cool? I'd like to jump in that. If I was ever a little fairy, I'd get a mountain of glitter and just jump in it. Okay, I'm being ridiculous now. Alrighty, so that's it. Isn't that cute and easy? Fun, 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 fun. Look at them. Look at them. They're gorgeous. I love them. Look, I even really like that one without any glitter on it. And I didn't think, because I'm a glitter girl. I love me some glitter, y'all. See, and like this one, I like it better with the glitter on the edge, so I think I'll fix that. I'll fix those and put glitter on the edge because that looks cute. And there we go. Isn't that cute? See, without the little, my glue dried before I could get a round thing to put on that. So that's what the glue would look like if you didn't put a little cover on it. But isn't that cute? I just love it. Love it. Oh, these little babies, aren't they adorable? Oy, oy, I love them. So you can definitely make them. So, again, I just used my vintage background colors. I used 3 and 2. And I used the flower. Let's see, where did it go? In here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I used the flower page out of my vintage ephemera embellishment and tag set. So again, these will be on my Etsy store if you're interested in purchasing them. I appreciate it. And for y'all having to deal with me today, I think I'll give y'all a coupon code to get 40% off. So be looking down below. It should be right in here somewhere. The coupon code for 40% off of everything in my Etsy store. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope that this inspired you to try to make your own flowers. It's so fun and easy. I really do love making flowers. It zens me out. I love it. So I hope you love it too. Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you've not subscribed. And if you have, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, though, to be notified for every time that I post a video. Alright, y'all. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.